Greetings, welcome back once again everyone. Czar here with Nerf Rival Group Washington State. And today we are finally getting to the long-awaited Nerf Kriss Vector Strife body kit Mandalorian Loadout. I've been talking about this one for a long time. I've finally got everything together and ready to go here. You can see we got our Mandalorian face mask there. So let's take a look at our core blaster here. First of all, we have a Bigshock, which is painted and modified. I have added a 3D printed dart holder on there for increased capacity. And we also have a Containment crew connector here. So you're able to use this as a foregrip, and it's also capable of firing Mega for shield break, should you so wish for that in battle. If not, you have the option of using this Retaliator foregrip here. So here's the blaster itself. Lots of modifications here. Fang revamp motors, full rewire. The flywheels are stock to intend to keep the FPS at a negligible level. We have an AK blaster mod stock here, which is capable of holding a magazine, which increases our capacity further. And as you can see, I put another keyring on here to be able to sling that up with my 2-point bungee sling. The scope on here is actually from a water blaster. It's from the Adventure Force Tidal Surge, and I think it looks really good on this blaster. I'm not really able to find any other scopes like this. As soon as I saw it, I said I knew this is what I want. There are slight modifications to this blaster here. I've had to sand down the inside to be able to slide it on correctly and line up with this 3D printed Picatinny top rail. It can be removed, and you can add this 3D printed piece if you wish for the full Picatinny experience for your optic. Really nice body kit here. This blaster was modified by Trenton Davis out of Trenton Modworks. I'll have his link to his shop in my video description below. See, it looks really good on both sides. Great paint job, great body kit, great mods. And I've go ahead and ordered these worker clear rails to mount onto the side pieces of the blaster for extra tactics, and it matches the kind of clear theme that's going with the Chrono Barrel and the magazines. So naturally it's a Mandalorian loadout. You got to have the Mandalorian wrist blaster, right? It's not Mando without that. We have a Chrono Barrel there. We'll be attaching that for our FPS readings. We have our Lipo guard here for charging Lipo. Be sure to be safe always, everyone. If you have Lipo, you should have a Lipo bag that is used for safely charging your Lipo. The Lipo in this blaster is a Rhino 1000 mAh 20C 7.4 volt, and it's a pretty snug fit in here with this extended battery cover. I'll show you this once we have finished our firing demo. And we have a Thumbscrew mod here because that's tactical. Don't need any type of screwdriver to remove. Over here we have our worker 22 round mag, clear, which matches the theme. I've got my Nerf sleeves in here for the digital camo look. And I also have an option, the Nerf magazine carrier here. This carrier will carry 6 18-round magazines, which is really good. And in the back here I've got more Mega lined up. As you can see, I've got this plastic insert that I kept, which kind of keeps them in line here. I like to use my yoke for the 6 18-round magazines. However, this is an option if you don't have a yoke. So let's go ahead and start connecting some things here. And we're going to get into our firing demo. Estimated FPS anywhere between 120 and 130 on this blaster. It is capable of 3S. However, I kind of like to keep my blasters running a little bit below their peak, so it kind of increases the longevity of them. Let's go ahead and throw on our Chrono Barrel here. First we're going to attach our Containment crew connector. So you just unscrew this here to loosen it. And it can be a little tricky to get it lined up correctly, but once it's lined up correctly it is secure and snug and you don't have to worry about it coming off. You just want to make sure that it's in the right spot when you tighten it down. And so that it's snugly holding both sides, it is. I'm going to finish tightening it up. We have that. And you can see there it's secure. It's holding very good there. It's not going to come off when you're trying to prime it in battle or whatever. And let's go ahead and attach the Chrono Barrel. And now you can see that this blaster is indeed looking quite tactical all the way across. And you have the option for Mega, which is awesome. Let's throw in our mag here. The Kriss Vector body kit will not be able to take drums or certain types of magazines, but the worker and the stick magazines for most magazines and aftermarkets will fit. I've also got my extra dart carrier here. You can see I've stacked these in such a way that it's able to hold much more than what comes in there, the 200 darts. I estimate there's about 350 darts in here. The space is good, right? So let's go ahead and move some things out of the way here. We're going to get to our firing demo. Got our outer dart sticker there. We've also got some cool stickers on here with Containment Crew, Mandalorian. It's been a while since I fired this blaster and tested it, so it should be interesting to see how it performs. Here you can see my yoke. If you are familiar with my channel, my review yesterday, you were able to see my yoke and how I like to rig it up here. So you can see the 18 round mags do fit in here nice and snug. They're not going to come out, and I've got my battle cases with the Mega on the sides ready to go. Let's move forward to our target here, and I'll try to zoom in just a bit so you're able to see a little bit better where these darts are going. And now for that all important sound, I'm going to turn on the Chrono Barrel here. We're going to set our dart counter to 6. It's already there. All right, we're ready. Oh, sounds so good. All right, so let's see what we get for some FPS readings here. First shot on a full rev. We are showing 100, if I can get the focus. Let's zoom back out so we can see here. Bear with me, camera. 136.6. That's pretty hot. The chrono does chrono a little higher than most standard chronographs will. Next shot, 117. 115 on a quick rev. 127. 137. And for the last shot, 123. So FPS right around that limit that I was stating. So now we'll fire the Mega here. So when you shoulder this blaster up close to you, it's a little bit easier to go ahead and prime it with the Bigshock here. What you want to do is just kind of shoulder it up to you, and then you can reach down and prime it. And we'll take a shot with the Mega. The Mega is not modified. It does have the AR removed, but there's no spring, so excuse me, it is modified with the AR removed. And it's excellent for shield break. So lastly, we'll take a shot from the Mandalorian wrist launcher here. Obviously the FPS on this is paltry. You're looking at maybe 30-40 FPS. But it's like the Jolt, right? In an emergency situation, it can be quite useful. And there's that. So let's go ahead and take a look at our Lipo here and how snugly it fits. I'll remove the thumb screw here. This Lipo is the perfect size for this blaster. And you can see there, it's just the perfect fit for it. So there you have it all. The Mandalorian Loadout. I'm quite proud of this build. I've been working on it for a long time. It all came together and I'm extremely pleased with the results. So I hope you like this review. Again, stay tuned. We've got more coming. I still have my Prometheus shield rig that's to come. And we also have a few other goodies in store for you people. So until next time, keep flinging that foam, everyone. And from Nerf Group Washington State, we're signing off.